Yo, you like a couple of days ago, you told me like we talked about like health and shit like that, man, with people back then. That's yo, I think about it a lot because like there's like two sides of the coin because like back then like let's just say for like reference let's just say 10,000 BC.
Right.
Like people back then, bro. I don't know if they was healthier than us, but at the same time, it would make sense, like because they don't eat like their
He's
that
right.
process. They eat like they ate like healthy and shit, but at the same time, I feel like maybe they didn't even eat that much. You know, they were starving. You know, I don't even know, bro. And at the same time, bro, like they was so. I mean, sometimes I think like yeah, they lived like a nice life and shit, but at the same time, they was like being hunted by animals. They was being hunted by other like tribes and shit. So I think it's like both two sides, you know. Like I don't know if they was like that much healthier.
Yeah, because it's like a debate. Because I'm like, we got medicine, we got technology, you got
Hell yeah.
transplants, this, and that, injections, we got all of that. But it's like, them people was eating better, bro. And like, even with the corona, like, you see that people who actually like take care of themselves and eat like organic and stuff like that, like those people are like less prone to that type of stuff. You feel me? So it's
Hell yeah.
like, bro, it's like you gotta is it what like what's the answer? Like,
I don't know, but let's just think about it for a minute. I think like what did they eat, bro? Like 10,000 BC. What did they eat? Like was there already agriculture or was it all like
I
hunter and
mean, bro, there's
gatherers?
always been agricultural. What in 10,000 BC?
Nah,
What you talking about? What?
like 10,000 years before Christ.
10,000 years before Christ? Oh my God, I'm not even trying to think that far. I don't think there was anything around, my boy.
Nah, there was always
There was
like
rocks,
The
more rocks.
Egyptians and shit. Nah, that was when the Egyptians was like um thriving, bro.
I wanted to think about something. I was thinking about in the year like 100 when I told you that. I was thinking about like the early hundreds.
I was thinking about like real like old people who was like still like living as hunters and gatherers, bro.
Oh man, I don't think. Oh man, those guys. I don't know. Them
No, but
guys
I
probably
think,
died, man. Them guys probably
hey,
got a
bro, I
cut in
think
the
they,
woods and got infected.
oh hell yeah, but I think they was way healthier than the people you was talking about,
What?
like the
No.
yeah, you know why? I read like an article that they used to like only eat like bread and shit. They didn't have because they were so poor, bro. Like nobody had money and shit. Only the kings and shit had money. So all like the normal people, they only ate like bread, like no meat, no fruits and shit like that. You feel me? They only ate those like man
Loaves.
carbohydrates,
Those
bro.
little loaves. Those little
Yeah, like
loaves.
loaves and shit. And I know in Europe they used to drink a lot of beer, bro, because that shit was cleaner than water.
Man, those guys were probably healthy. They wasn't eating meat. What? So you telling me they wasn't getting all that processed beef in them? Man, them boys were probably healthier than the beer. They were just eating bread and
Nah,
chicken.
man, you don't understand, bro. If you only eat bread, bro, that's not good for you
Well,
either.
if you only eat one of any food, that's not good for you.
I mean, but eating
Man,
only foods is still better than only eating bread, bro.
you saying they only ate bread, bro? Like, I'm not gonna lie, bro. I feel like we all only eat bread now, bro. Like, it's the same, like it's the same
Hell
wheat, it's the
nah,
same
hell no.
processed corn stuff, bro. It's like corn, whoa. It's just corn and like
Hell
corn in a
no, bro.
different way, bro. I'm telling you, bro.
Hell no, I still eat a lot of fruits and vegetables and meat and shit. That's different, bro.
Bro,
That's not the same.
people in the year 100.
Man, let me just check what they ate, bro. I want to
You
see what
talking
they
about they
ate,
just ate bread? Come on, the Egyptians could have just ate bread.
bro.
They ain't just eat bread. Oh, you saying because of they were poor and stuff like that, right?
Yeah.
because of the respect. I mean, I don't know about the economics of back then, but I mean, I would assume it's
I
not.
mean, the kings was rich, but the normal
Yeah,
people, bro.
the normal people were poor. You're right. They had no economic opportunity. But hey, I mean, honestly, if they wanted to just be a real person, they could just went out there on some land. Oh wait, they gotta pay for land. Oh, they could have went somewhere and found a little spot, a little lot. Why they couldn't do that and build a little house and start growing their own food and could have ate good every day? No, they couldn't have
I
did
don't
that.
know if
And
it
wouldn't
works
that be
like that,
possible
bro.
for somebody to go a couple miles out west to go really
Bro,
north?
there wasn't like freedom like that, bro. You was like living on the land that was ruled by a king and shit. Like you couldn't just do what you want.
But I mean, if I've got the seeds and I know what I'm doing, see, you're the type of guy that would have
Yeah, still
stayed
you
working
gotta
for the.
give probably
You're the type of person
give
that would
all
have
of that
stayed
to a
working for the
bro.
king. You would have stayed working
You
for the
you
king, and I would have got my own kingdom.
nah, bro. They would just kill you, bro. They would just kill you.
They would.
You're like enemy then.
I'm like the guy, the worker that's talking too loud, the slave that's plotting on escaping.
I'm just gonna search for like what people ate like 2,000 years ago.
Fish, bread, wine.
Yeah, fish for sure, bro. Let me see. What were people eating 2,000 years ago? Mm-mm. Oh, okay, yeah. Like it, I think it depends on the region because if you was living like in Rome, like the Roman Empire, you was probably eating like good as fuck, bro.
Okay, but wasn't the Roman Empire? Didn't it have a lot of people in it? Wasn't it very?
Yeah,
Yeah, that's what I'm.
almost the whole of Europe.
That's what I'm saying, buddy. So all of Europe was eating good, throwing wine back, throwing bread back, throwing fish back. So I
Hell
think them
yeah,
people was
hell yeah,
living good. They was happy.
hell
They
yeah.
was
You're
having
right.
parties. So they didn't have no stress.
Nah, I don't know what no stress, but
Yeah, yeah. They probably did have. I don't know. You know.
man, I think like through like back then in that thing, they probably ate better than us from the health standpoint. But like when we go back even further, I think that's when the real difference is there because like back then there was no agriculture, but with the Roman Empire there was already agriculture. But yeah, they ate everything we eat right now, but just unprocessed. They ate like in the Roman Empire olive oil, peppers,
Wow. All of the
cheese,
healthy stuff. Wow.
nuts,
Wow.
honey,
Oh my God. These people were in shape. You don't
lentils.
ever see when they draw them people how they be having six packs.
Oh hell yeah,
They
hell
always
yeah,
got
hell
six
yeah,
packs and they always cut up. Like,
hell
come
yeah.
on, bro. If they had to draw us now, oh. But yeah, bro. I mean, people was fighting over land. So I mean, even if they were healthier, people were still dying because they was fighting over land. So
Yeah.
I mean, people are still dying, but I don't know if like every time I see a drawing of those guys, they're always cut up, bro. And the girls,
Hell yeah.
they look
But
sleek. You feel me? It's not like if they had to draw us today, bro. Come on, bro. It's soft. We're on the couch. Like we're not like we're.
like the thing is, did they draw like the best of the best? Like we photograph like models, or did they just draw the average person, bro? I don't think they draw the average person, bro.
I mean, they draw the person that everybody looks up to, and I mean, if everybody looks up to
Yeah.
somebody, then I guess they would try to be
But
like them.
but that's the same over here. That's the same in like now because we don't draw those people, but we make photographs of like I don't know, like let's just say like Cristiano Ronaldo or some shit like that, like somebody like that, like who's ripped and shit. Like we still got people like that,
Yeah, we do. That's you're
or
right.
like Arnold,
Yeah, Arnold too.
who's like good
Arnold
as fuck.
Arnold probably came from them times. Man, everybody probably
Hell yeah,
bro. Arnold probably came from them times. I can see
hell
Arnold
yeah,
with a big axe swinging, or like somebody
hell
like
yeah,
that, bro. Like, dude, those guys was in the battlefield fighting multiple people. Like one guy fighting like three people. Like that's how strong some of them people was, bro.
hell yeah, bro.
Isn't that
Arnold was
crazy?
definitely like Bro, Arnold was that. Arnold, like he, man, man. If you got those genes, bro, he definitely like he definitely had like big ancestors.
He had those warlord hands, the war man.